Guys, we are now streaming end of session. Let's actually do end of session.
Okay.
We'll figure out whatever is left after the facts. All right. So, end of session. What is something... Okay. What is new and important? What is... Did we learn something new and important in the world play in?
Yeah.
Laughing God.
The laughing mask.
And he is more than up for taking down the Shadow Lord.
That and that dragon is looking
You don't know that.
ringed as a crown that we were supposed to do a while back and we never did.
He's a god of thieves, which also means he's a god of liars.
He's the Lord of Shadows, master of all thieves.
So if you took anything he said to heart, you probably are being...
Were my pants hellhound hide? Like my rest of my
They
armor?
were. They were part of your armor.
So my AC went down?
Your AC didn't go down drastically. If you were to replace it with a subsequent set of leather pants, you would be still be able to hold on to
We're wearing
your
the
things.
same armor. Like, my pants are the same.
Oh, yeah, technically, if you put on his pants, you would be perfectly fine.
But I want the god's pants.
Let Jay have those pants.
Jay has a greater... What is Jay's AC right now? What is
Oh,
Jay's
it's
AC?
20.
Yeah,
It's 20
okay.
without the pants.
His AC is 20 without the pants.
AC is 21 with the clothes.
Give me the fucking pants!
He's so good.
Give me the fucking pants!
Stop trying to strip my dog.
I will punch you in the face. Give me these pants.
He's my
dog. He is turning into a rock elemental and challenging fairs.
Run, Jay. I'll hold her back.
Like, I love J8, but he doesn't need these pants.
What else did the pants give him?
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm willing to let you have that. So here's the main thing with the pants. When the target is with only what is the number? Okay, so as the target gets lower in health, if the target is at one single health point remaining, he has advantage on all attacks, ability checks, saving throws when at one hit point. When he is at half, rounded down in health, he regains all his hit dice and can use some of the hit dice to regain health.
Come on, I have the lowest
I'm giving that. I'm gonna stop Jay after he called me in, told me what's going on with the pants because I can speak.
Now, here's the thing: you don't regain all your health. You're getting hit dice, meaning that you got on the 50%. You can pop this thing that happens once per day and try to regain some hit points.
Yeah,
like roll hit die.
I'll take off the pants and then I'll take my pants back. I'll put my.
I'd just like to imagine right now we're both pantsless.
We're fighting. Yeah, we're both pantsless and we're like swapping pants.
And Cole is just laughing in the corner of the whole thing.
Cole, you're perfect. This is a private matter.
My guy's already downstairs in the RV, just like
we're both pantsless yelling at each other about pants that are on a dog sitting next to us.
Right. These are shape-shifting pants. So when you shape-shift, you retain the pants.
You're a bear with pants, or an earth elemental with pants. So you have +1 leather pants. There you go.
So my AC goes up by 1?
Yes, it does.
Oh, guys, I'm at
16.
At 16.
Make sure you mark the ability of the pants.
Honestly, those pants were pretty useless for him because he doesn't need advantage.
I know.
Because he has advantage on everything.
And also, the one thing to bring up is that it does only work when you're at 1 hit point.
Yeah,
she's lost her extra fire resistance, though, hasn't she?
Technically, she already has fire resistance as a
it doesn't
double.
But it was doubled.
But if I have like the top half of my fire resistance.
Oh wait. Okay, here's the thing. Because you are replacing the pants with what's equally powerful pants, the idea is that it should still work. But if you're missing any other bit of the armor's main effect is stripped on.
So
the pants work because it's magic pants.
Yeah. But now I'm not extra fire resistant.
You're still at the moment, but if you're missing like a glove, you're essentially just out of it now.
Okay.
The main
So-
thing primarily is often the chest piece and less about the pants or the gloves.
Okay. What if I'm at 1 HP in an elemental form or an animal form?
Because you have the pants
should
while
still
in
work.
elemental form, it will work.
Oh, buddy!
You could technically become a creature that has 1 hit point and just automatically get it.
Advantage on...
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, Jay already has that.
The only thing you don't have advantage on is death saving throw.
Okay.
Did we consider that a long rest?
Yeah.
The pants, it's a long rest.
The
Sorry, not
pants
a
are a
long
long rest. Yeah.
The pants aren't really a long rest. They're meant to be 24-hour period. So even if
And
you
then-
No, I meant like, did we
We were
actually?
sleeping.
We were fine with
oh
sleeping.
yeah,
there?
you had a long rest. You're fine.
Okay.
Somehow the
if I'm-
frogs were protected.
But we slept in our armor, so don't we have this? Don't we
No.
have an exhaustion?
It's magic, man.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
a
It's
god
all
essentially gave you a boon.
So, and if I'm below half health, I can heal up. How many hit dice on one turn per day?
Your hit dice. You have your level in hit dice that you
Okay.
can use.
You can use hit dice as an action.
I say
Yes.
both Ray and
That's
Ferris will
really
have
good.
problems shooting guns with a certain hand they switched fingers with.
I don't pull the trigger with my ring finger.
Yeah, it is a weird finger to try to pull a trigger with, man.
Yeah.
It's the most awkward one.
I miss my ring a little bit, but I don't want to be the lich's
You
bitch,
missed the ring.
but not
really?
really. I missed the ring, but not really.
I miss being the focal point.
No, I just miss the power it came with. Like,
But yeah,
I still have some of it, which is fine. But
but yeah, like she gave up the ring right before she gained the ability to manipulate all undead, not just zombies or mummies.
yeah.
All right.
Don't
Also-
worry. I'm about to make a lich my bitch. I'm not a bottom.
Right.
Yeah. Ferris is a bottom. He's very sub.
Are we both pants now?
Yeah, I slowly put my pants back on.
Okay, when your pants
Leading-
are really on,
Nick,
I lean needlessly over to put my pants back on.
While you have the ring in your possession, because it can't come off naturally, you no longer need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Bonus.
Oh, did I do the whole? Do I still have the sleep thing where I don't need to sleep? Just need to like rest.
Yeah, you still have that, but he's
I still
getting it
have
as
that.
well because he has it as well.
But
Hey,
he's
hey.
getting more now too, as well as the eating thing.
Yeah, he's
Sleep.
gradually going to get all the abilities that would come with the ring.
That means if you can switch, like, you could probably con somebody into thinking they're going to get these things as a boon, and they'll take the ring.
Well,
Charge.
see, Ray was gonna give Ferris a hug after putting his pants on because of the taking the ring, but now that he's slowly been over, she's just gonna kick him and walk away.
Yeah.
Just like
What?
kick him in the butt real quick and then walk away.
Also,
Ow.
before I forget, guys, the sword has a similar effect as the pants, in the sense that as your health gets lower, you have advantage on all attacks, not just with the sword. Now you have to actually be holding onto the sword in the sense that it must be on your person. If you are at below half, round it down, meaning if you have 3 health, you need to be at 1 health, round down. You have advantage on attacks.
That's pretty good.
Congratulations.
You should
Nice.
take that. You should keep that.
Yeah.
In a situation
Yeah.
where you're at 1 hit point, you have endurance
Yeah, it's
once,
more likely
meaning
going to
that
happen
you
to Cole.
if you get smacked, you'll stay at 1 hit point. Actually, it doesn't work when you get 1 hit point. If you have 2 hit points and you get hit, you stay at one time around. That's once
So
per
it's
day. as well.
basically like the barbarian, or not the. Well, actually,
barbarians,
barbarians.
or the
Barbarians
orc trade,
half orc.
refused to die.
Half orc and
Kind of like
barbarians.
Psycho in Borderlands too. When they get like lower in health, they go crazier and do more damage.
If you want to go with a different game than the one I played here.
You will also note that on the hilt of the blade, or the pommel, I guess is more accurate, which is essentially like near where the grasp is, not the cross, but at the lower end.
Yeah, I know what
you'll
you're
notice a
talking about.
symbol of the laughing god, which is a mask with a smiling face on it. Sort of like the happy, sad face from the theater. It's just a happy face, though.
Huh. Hey, wait.
Still think we should have kept that mask. It would have made Ferris look like he was.
We lost it, man.
Yeah.
Also, does Blackgate retain its original abilities?
What you were given is a boon attached to the existing sword, so the sword still retains its original abilities.
Okay.
Also, in any of the past reincarnations that we've come across, has there ever been one where old girl Ray doesn't marry dude?
You don't remember, but you could Google that if you want.
Yeah, it'll be like a nice hey, we just fucked with the reincarnation thing. We did something different.
Yeah, Ferris is actually not part of the reincarnation thing.
Is he
He's
not?
not a part of this group.
No, he
I
is.
keep hinting at
I'm
it.
in-
It
I'm not
actually
in any
just a thing
pictures.
that could be true that he's part of this.
Yeah, we have
Jay's
Jay.
part of the group, and he's
We
only here
have
because he's
Jay,
part of
but
it.
we haven't seen.
Well,
one
no,
of
because that
Ferris.
woman said that he was always there.
No, she says she remembers my grandfather, not nothing else.
Was he at the
Your
wedding? In
grandfather,
the
who
wedding
looks exactly
photo?
like you.
He was not at the wedding
Yeah,
photo
we're
either.
Well,
related.
neither was I though. But there was a sense that I was there because something was floating or something.
Yeah, but you had memories of her because you were reincarnated, I thought.
The wedding photo is at the Nile, so
Yeah. So. I
also
hosted your
for all we know, Ferris is just a really good cameraman.
Or I'm just not there.
Yeah.
You
Jay's
will
a
be
part
now.
of the team.
You will be now. You're married to the Lich.
Yeah. There's another picture where there's a dude in a wolf mask and a pure white dress, but it's clearly a dude.
But now, if I die, I don't get reincarnated. now I'm not gonna be in anything.
So the game ends when you all die now, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
We fucked it.
Hey, as far as you know, you fixed the whole everyone keeps getting reincarnated thing.
Well, no,
Which might be good or bad.
because I thought some of the times we didn't even get the ring. We were just always
Yeah.
together was the thing. The ring wasn't even the thing that we were always trying to fight.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just
so-
happens to be the first thing that came to us this time.
Especially if that picture of the wedding was at the Nile.
Yeah, I
That ship had
think we were
already sailed.
originally. I think probably it has something to do with the elementals because it seems like we end up dying at the hands of one of the elemental one of the Titan gods more often than anything else.
Yeah.
We got crushed by a serpent, we got stepped on by a giant, and what was the other one? And what's your name was going over the ways we died in the past.
The thing in the water or whatever.
You died a lot of time.
Yeah,
Let's just be honest.
we've died a lot.
I feel fine.
We might not come back this time though because we fucked with things.
Because you broke the chain. You broke the well, it's the link. It's a circle.
That's the link for you. We probably come back and we'll just be like,
Yeah, you guys
We
are
never
fine.
had-
Raise out.
now,
Alright.
is that a good thing?
No, it's not
That-
a good thing.
No, because you're a druid, so you're still going to get reincarnated. Just now, you're not going to be reincarnated as something intelligent. You may be reincarnated as a flower.
But now I won't have to go on adventures with you guys ever again. Ha!
Sad face.
Or you could
Right
become
now,
a vampire,
really
Ray.
just did fuck this
Ray
shit
can
up
become a
all.
vampire and just always be around, sort of like.
I mean, we are gonna go talk to the lady after we go to the
Hey.
the fucking thing.
Evil
Ray
was
could just
always there.
walk off right now. She no longer needs protection.
Yeah.
Well,
Ferris could
the
just leave.
contract is still there. Until I get paid, the contract is still
Oh yeah. So who hired
Technically,
you
at
again?
this point, Nick, it's not impossible that you could just go and get paid.
Yeah,
Just leave us. You could just out.
Ferris is thinking about it.
Hey.
Problem is, you don't know where Daffodil is.
Exactly.
Because Daffodil expected
Well, we
the
still have
contract
the
to be
map.
done around the time where Larlock shows up. So he's not expecting he can pay you, he's just not expecting to pay you until then.
I thought
You just
still
go
had
up
the
to
map that could
Daffodil and
track
show him
him.
the ring. Yeah, do we
And
still
we
have the
have a
map?
Yeah, we have a Mac that tracks Daffodil.
Not anymore. It doesn't work anymore.
Didn't you give him the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
you
you're
gave
right.
it to him. I didn't know that.
Mhm. It's like you were talking okay, well, we have this thing and we don't want people to track you, and then you gave it to him.
Did we? I thought he asked for it and we gave it back.
Well,
Oh,
if
fine.
Ferris
At
doesn't
the end
know
of the
how
day, he
to,
asked for it and he like left with it. He never took it back from him.
Yeah.
Ferris doesn't know how to get a hold of his employer. She's pretty sad, mercenary. Man.
Hey, the contract is still there. It's fine.
I mean,
And
that's
he's
up
not
to
a
you.
mercenary.
I mean, that's up to you. You can just up and leave us if you wanted to.
See ya! I got everything I wanted. I'm actually one of the richest people. I wanted to
And
marry
then
him for
all of a sudden,
years.
Jay says, "Well, I'm gonna stick around here, so I'll be here
Yeah.
when you get back."
You guys want to take a picture?
Because like technically, Jay actually wants to stick around and help Ray. So if
Hey.
you leave, Jay wants to stick here.
I
Jen
know, but it's just
likes
it,
me, unlike
I
some
understand that it's a terrible play for the game, but still, it's like, well, think about it. The ring is what's putting Ray in danger. So him staying near Ray is actually putting her in danger.
I thought the
because
ring
he has
was.
the ring.
His
I
is
thought
not.
it was just
It,
the person with the ring is in danger.
Yes.
the contract doesn't say keep her out of danger. It just says protect her.
Okay.
And you taking the ring is in fact protecting her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
See?
really good at my job.
So you could leave, but Jay doesn't want to. And I was like, yeah, because Jay likes me.
I gave my finger and pants to you.
That just sounds like a terrible wedding night.
It does.
Also, my mask.
Yeah, have
Also
you given
my
him mask back?
I
have
gave
my
his mask back.
Yeah.
I gave his
Okay.
mask back, yeah.
Guys, come on, let's bring it together real quick. Let's actually finish what we were doing. We were trying to do end the session and we got
Oh, yeah.
sidetracked. Something new and important about the world we play in.
The laughing mask, the dragon with the crown that we were supposed to get for him.
The dragon who wants the dragon's crown, yeah.
The
The plagues
connections,
happen a lot.
the connections between the various gods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
They're-
realize that
They're
technically
related for the most
the
part.
laughing mass used to pick on Larlock.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. I just thought of something. It says
Mm-hmm.
whoever's wearing the ring is summoned, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's my finger on his hand, so which one is gonna be summoned?
That is indeed a very
But it's
solid
my
question.
it's my blood flowing through the finger as well, so we're both
That's
getting
true.
summoned.
It's possible that both of you will get summoned.
Alright. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the
I
day,
got
if two
somebody
of you
in
there,
this
you
now.
could between the two of you might be able to hold off something long enough for everyone else to show up.
Or we
Yeah,
just
that's
make
cool.
it so it's official that Ferris is tied in the line of resurrection now. So this time we all die, Ferris comes back with us.
Or you could find a way to like
Angie.
mass teleport you guys to wherever the hell you end up.
Well, Jay has always been with us. He's been in our photos
Or-
before.
Or I could use Bifrost and set my teleport location to Ray and just TP to her.
Yeah, but also Ferris is probably reincarnated with us because somebody's got to take the pictures.
No, you don't. Most cameras have a function where you just hit the button and then run up.
Yeah, even
You
back
always get
even
some
with the
strange
oldest
guy.
camera had that option.
No, we already screwed up
Alright.
and bound Ferris to it. He was just some random guy on the side of the road. We had to take her picture.
Yeah.
Now he's stuck in
but we've had Jay with us.
Yeah.
You have.
But it doesn't mean that Ferris was with him all the time.
Yeah.
I like the idea that Ferris got pulled into the line of resurrection because he was just some random guy we had to take our picture last time. Now his soul was stuck in the transitions as well. But isn't everybody on the planet reincarnating, not just us?
Yeah.
Not necessarily that you're tied together by fate. You guys would be tied together, and the question is whether or not Ferris is tied to you in your fate as well.
Mm.
But yeah, isn't everybody reincarnating? I thought that was part of the thing that had the gods.
He just said not necessarily.
I assume now though.
It's like everyone does come back, and the point is that your fates are not intertwined.
We may
Like,
all
your fate
reincarnate.
is
We don't,
always
not everybody
yeah.
comes together.
Yeah.
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 Technically, there's a bunch of people waiting to be reincarnated that you might just never meet.
Yeah. Got the whole squad here.
We always
Yeah.
die at the same time. That's the only
You always
reason.
die
We
and
always
come back at
the
roughly the
same
same
We're like
time.
a suicide pack, real quick. Okay, we're out. See
Hey,
when we wake
technically,
up.
guys, You're not wrong. If you killed yourselves right now, then Larlight can't show up. But everyone will have to die in that situation.
That is true.
Too
Hey,
bad
guys,
that bomb
suicide
didn't
pact?
go off.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You
So you
guys
mean
saved
if we
the
let
world
ourselves
by
get
dying.
killed by that bomb, we would have won the game?
You would have won the game. Technically, you would have won by dying.
Fuck
Get
up.
experience for that.
Yes, you would get
Your
it.
reincarnation
Okay,
is
what
really
if-
powerful.
What if whoever has the ring and is like engaged to what's his name? What if they get married to someone else? Will it just like null and void it?
Yeah, you can't
I
marry
don't
somebody
think
without
he counts.
getting a divorce.
He's
I
like,
don't
You know,
think
he would
counts
just kill them.
anybody else's.
Yeah, I was about to say they
Yeah.
could just kill him. Be like, you're
He would
supposed
just
to be dead,
kill
you're
him.
single again. All right.
All right. Let's actually keep going, guys.
What are we doing?
Where am I? How did you end this
Where are
session?
Where are we going with this?
Did we overcome a noble enemy or monster?
No.
Not really.
The plague.
No, I'm
right?
joking.
We killed those
Death
those
Slats.
death slats, yeah.
Those Death Slats almost killed you both.
Yeah, like we killed those things.
Actually, everybody except for me and Jack.
Here's
And
the
I
thing.
just-
Whenever
That was
I
alright.
tell you guys
That was
something,
only about half health.
you're
and that
all
was after
freaking out like, "Oh my
last
god,
one.
this thing's
Big
so
guy.
powerful!" And then you survive.
Well, this is because I'm lucky.
Hmm. Also, I was actually pretty lucky this time around. You guys actually all could have died if there was just a few
Yeah,
more
because you were
fails
hitting
here or there.
in one round for 50 damage, like we are.
Exactly.
And
So
I
here's
Well,
the
not
thing.
all of us.
Shit.
If Ray did not end this spell, there were meant to be 5 death slats in total.
Yeah, that's why
Oh,
I
that
kept
was
being
my
like,
roll, guys.
And here is what Frodo is unaware of. When he failed his investigation check, he was going to determine that one of the death slats was technically a rage god, which, unfortunately for you guys, means that he's not actually dead.
Is that the one I set on fire at the end? Because I cooked one of them.
So that's the thing. A rage god cannot be killed by normal means. He is still alive. Maybe he's
Still-
physically there. Maybe he left. But at the
But
end of
if
the day, he's not
killed-
actually dead.
But if they're
That
killed by
means I have
magic
a-
items, would they be dead?
You don't know.
God.
Someone will have to double check the rage god book.
As I
dude,
said, remember, I did cook one of those 2 corpses and eat it.
I will
while
tell
we
you
were
now,
drunk.
fire won't cinch it.
And consuming? Damn.
That'd probably just kill you, man. I'm talking like Wolverine style. It will probably come out of your gut.
Sweet.
So now the
Hopefully none of you all eat
Ferris
frog.
was the one who struck the final blow on both of them. Well, Ferris and Jay. So does that mean I have a second thing that's after me that can't die?
It's possible that you have it coming after you.
Because there was
Probably
that
very
demon
upset.
I suicide bombed.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing about the demons, he has to wait for full reincarnation.
Yeah.
So he could be a
And-
while.
So now you have that and the Lich.
He might try to kill your next reincarnation, and now you don't even know why
That's
he's
fine.
fine. You.
I'm good.
But this guy might come to you in this life.
Hey, the next time he shows up, I'll kill him again.
Next time he shows up, you're actually a respectable citizen. Have a real job. You're just
Yeah.
like, what's going on here?
I'm but a humble shopkeeper.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay.
Well, do you guys even enjoy the fight? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Too bad there was not
because
enough
roll
frogs.
20 hated me.
Well, here's the thing. Ray could have just kept failing, and more stuff would have kept happening.
Yeah, that's why I kept doing the perception checks, and I was like,
Honestly,
are you sure you want
if
to wait
you-
your turn and do that? I was like, I have to.
here's the thing. If you guys were doing better, the dragon would have come back around. It would not have stayed for the full fight, but it would have been like, hey, breath. Some of you are knocked out.
That's 8. No. 12d8 or something like that.
It's a lot.
But hey guys, I got to go in
mad
elemental form.
ancient dragon.
I got to go elemental for the first time. That was
Hell
badass.
yeah.
All right, let's keep moving, guys. Did we
You
leave
said fuck my ass, and I'm like, what? That's
Did
a
we leave
weird
a memorable
reaction.
treasure? Nick got 99.99.
9,999.
Then I
I
thought
got
I
a
did.
troll potion.
The reason I thought
can
I
read
did
your
is
fingers.
because that little box flew up at the same time I hit the card. So I think we just hit the card at the same, like a millisecond apart or something. Because I hit the card, and it popped up to say it was what it was.
I think
but
you
didn't
clicked the
have
wrong
result.
name because I could actually click yours as well, but I couldn't
Yeah.
click anybody else's.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway.
Don't know. Let's see. Dagger, not too impressive. The troll potion actually is kind of nice. It definitely will come in handy.
Oh yeah, what is the fucking potion of hellfire do? Do I just like breathe fire for a...
You have no idea.
It
Sure
is
has something
a
to do with
really,
hell.
really powerful liquor that you can only survive drinking if you were a deity.
Totally not like we did
Or
it before.
Fire genasi. Man. Fire genasi with hellfire and hellhound armor, half of it at least. And the,
One of
and
the
the armor
books
of
I
a
was
god.
reading, there actually was a liquor that was called Hellfire.
Fireball.
Moving forward. Let's see.
If it actually set you on fire.
It
Last
doesn't?
but not least, did you guys enjoy today's session in one part? Going from left to right, we're going to hit up, well, not on roll 20. So we're actually going to go from top down. So Jess, what up?
I did enjoy the game, minus the fucking roll 20 being against me the entire time. My favorite part was either going elemental, because hell yeah, or the argument on the pants, because that was just funny.
Best RP.
We had a full 30-minute conversation about pants. This is what-
We
what
had it
happened.
as you were out of the thing.
I can notice. I could hear it.
Just imagining me and Ferris both pantsless, pointing at the dog in pants, going, "These are mine!" Like,
Let him have his pants.
I'm taking these pants.
He's never worn pants before.
I'm not wearing pants now.
Neither am
Jay,
I. It doesn't matter.
did Jay enjoy wearing pants?
He
Yeah,
probably would have kept the
Hold
pants
on.
had not- someone not wanted the pants.
Hold on. /R.
Ferris, you should get Jay some pants.
He really enjoyed it.
no.
He rolled an 18 on enjoyment.
Yeah, but how much did he want to give them to me? He loves me.
Okay.
He was neutral in
5.
that.
You really didn't
It's like he liked the pants.
It reminded him of simpler times.
It reminded him from his first incarnation, which was actually human before he got stuck in a dog's body.
Frodo, you're next. What up?
Grandpapa?
I enjoy when the thief god showed up, that everyone was getting drunk trying to summon him, and the first person that they talks to is the only sober person in the room.
Well, I mean, the guy told us to drink, so.
It did work.
A guy
He
started
just
before
didn't
it
talk to
happened.
you guys.
He took my pants, though. Also,
He did
also,
actually
real
take your
quick,
pants.
why did he take my pants?
Who the hell knows?
I'm concerned. What else happened that night? I can't remember it. I'm concerned.
I think
You
it
don't
all
remember.
started because he had a set of armor set. Originally, it was a set of armor sitting in front of Jay, and then it turned into, well, do I have clothes on? And then he goes, are any of the clothes on the dog? And then it was, the dog has pants on. And then it's like, do I have pants? No, you don't have pants. Well, do I have pants? No, now you don't have pants.
In my head, I like to imagine me and Ferris both drunkenly putting the pants on Jay.
Stop squirming. Just it'll be funny.
You look so cute.
Ray, wear my mask.
Okay.
Let's tackle the big question for a moment, guys. Is it possible that Ray slept with a god? And if so, is she going to have god babies?
Yes,
If
I'm more
she
powerful
does, then
than
there's
all of
going
you.
to
Hey,
if she does, then there's going to be big problems when
I
the witch
mean-
finds out.
If my fire genasi smuggler thief person was gonna sleep with a god, it was gonna be the god of thieves.
that's
I
why
mean-
you pull your pants. 'Cause
That's
he's
why
the
he
god
had
of
my
thieves, and he always
Well-
does something stupid, like the guy's
Aren't-
beard.
It's like, aren't we a cute couple? I'm wearing his pants, he's wearing mine.
Well, he stole back
Wearing
his
my
mask. That
pants.
wasn't fun.
If
No, I took him.
anything, he did it so he could rub it in Lorlock's face that he screwed his bride.
Oh, that could be it. That could be hilarious.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
I'm his bride.
if you paid attention to our conversation out of game, he's like, though you can't sue it, he's smiling evilly, and it's like that's why I trust him. It's like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this so much. Like, yeah, he's a trickster, liar, god, but he's on our side just so he can piss someone else off.
Wait a minute. Is he still a frog, though? I don't want to sleep with a frog.
No.
He was never a frog.
Okay.
His person got turned into a
Oh,
frog.
his emissary.
That we were
Okay.
talking to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
all
we're
his
good.
emissaries are all frog-like.
Okay, then I approve of Ray banging a god then.
Yeah, so
Or
he's
we could have just played strip poker. Who knows?
He sent the
Let's
emissary.
see.
Didn't he send the
What was
emissary in? And the
it?
emissary
So
then
at
stole the
one
beard?
point, okay, so in regards to him as a deity, there was a point at which a god of beauty met with him, spurned his advances, and he subsequently stole that god's beauty and left with it. So he's actually super hot underneath that mask.
Hell yeah.
And
The opposite of
that god of
Ferris.
beauty is now a god of like vengeance.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't the god of love and beauty usually a god of vengeance? Aphrodite was one of the
Yeah.
worst.
Its idea here,
The most
the idea in
vengeful
regards to this
gods
is that
in Pantheon.
whoever it was originally just like love and beauty, and then became vengeance after the fact.
Okay.
Ferris is now the god of vengeance. He was the god of beauty, and that motherfucker stole it from him.
Hey, I have your ugly ass finger though now. Jeez, Carl.
Hey,
You have one really
You
nice
have one
finger,
really
Ferris.
beautifully manicured finger.
it's so nice having
Does
skin
it,
that
does it
doesn't
cause
hurt.
flames every now and
It's
then?
real soft.
It
It's real
probably
soft
would.
and moisturized.
Probably shoots flames every now and then.
I
Like
just
one of your
use it
fingers
to
is
light
just on
things.
fire.
It
No,
feels
it
fine.
It's really soft. I moisturized a lot.
That's
I didn't really
odd
care about
coming from a
ashy
person who's on
elbows.
fire all the time. All right, guys, we're so off topic. Let's get back to it. Nick,
Yeah,
did you enjoy today's session in what part?
yeah. Basically, the entire end. Like, from the first shot to the point where we started discussing the end of the game. That's
So
I
your
enjoyed
favorite
that
part
entire
is the
thing.
end of the game and not
Yeah.
anything that happened before it.
no, everything, like from the end to the actual end of like us discussing it. That was my favorite. The part
Alright, man.
and the
real
aftermath.
quick, I rolled insight to see if drunkenly I would have like fallen for anything, and I rolled an 11. So yeah, drunken Ray would have fallen for anything that happened last night.
But not for Ferris. God of 5.
Hey,
Who
we
knows?
don't
Maybe
know
you all
what
traded
happened.
fingers
We don't
instead of
actually
rings.
know what happened. Maybe there's a reason why you're wearing his mask. And that
It was a
neither of you was
threesome.
wearing pants.
It was a
It was a
threesome the
threesome.
whole time.
Eiffel Tower.
Okay, continue. Continue on.
Gene, it's your call. What do you got?
I enjoyed the fight. We should have had 2 more frogs.
The fight could have definitely been interesting.
I was
And, like,
hoping there was going to be like a swarm of tadpoles for me to burning hands. But only
What it
like
came down to is because you were inside a building. It was unnecessary for it to happen. Yeah, they can climb up the building, but they wouldn't have been much of an issue. Had you guys stayed on the first floor, I've been knocked down to the first floor. The swarm would have been a much bigger factor in the fight.
Yeah. I messed up though, because I wasn't preparing for it to be a big fight. And I didn't prepare a lot of spells for that. I had everything spelled for prepared for like the going to
The
get the
sword.
sword out of the water.
Even though it's the
So,
day
like,
after.
none of my stuff would have been like water walk.
we got a great
It's raining.
frogs. We had a great schedule set up. First day, we're going to fight a plague. Second day, we're going to fight a late guardian. And the third day, we're going to fight a werebear.
Yeah. Or it might be in between that. We forgot about the werebear. And then the next we're going to go meet a bunch of vampires.
A bunch of really nice vampires.
We got a really whacked out schedule.
I still have my scarf, right? He didn't steal my scarf, did he?
You have your scarf.
Thank God.
But does it still have its contents?
There's nothing in there. Oh, there's money in there.
Are vampires dangerous?
There's the blade. There's a blade in there.
One blade of grass.
Because I picked it up before the thing went boom, remember?
Okay. Then yeah, you saw your blade. Don't worry.
Yeah, I went and collected it. I didn't leave it in the train. It's a special blade.
What I want to mention here in regards to the mask here, the God of Thieves, whatever you want to call him, he's not a big monetary kind of guy. Like when you literally are the God of Thieves and you're that freaking good at stealing things. So he's less about stealing physical things, and he's literally like, well, I could literally just take all your money, but instead I'm going to take more abstract things from you.
Did
Like
he
your
steal any of
pants.
my abilities?
He actually could, but no, he didn't.
He stole my heart.
Oh.
Did he
Yeah,
steal anything
he
from
could
Cole?
He legit could like steal your age, your health, your vision. He could literally
He
take
stole
extra vision from
Cole's next reincarnation. Would be fucked up.
but no, it doesn't seem like he's taken anything. At the moment, you guys can't make a roll, so you can't determine whether he did or not.
I really want to know what happened when we rolled wrong.
Then you should have critted on your history check, and you didn't.
I'm going to try it again.
Well,
Nope.
unfortunately, it doesn't matter because I can't see it.
Well,
That's
Cole
fine.
will
I rolled a 12 and a 2.
That's definitely not good enough.
Nope, you've actually forgotten what you knew.
Cole wasn't there, so he can't do it. I was about to say, you guys roll your history check, see if anybody else remembers.
I could do mine.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta go back into it.
You're
I'm
really
done.
gonna need
I
a
can't
crit
see all
here.
that.
You want to do this, guys. You can
Well,
try.
I definitely am
They get
because I
me
got a
from tomorrow.
0 on history, so.
I got a +1, so it was bad.
I don't know why I was gonna just start singing the bridal song.
Dun, 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 dun. You and the god actually got married.
Yeah, this is his ring.
Hey, he did put a ring on your finger, so
That is true.
Was he on one knee when he chopped my finger off?
you don't remember.
It was 6.
Yo, it was a roll of 1 like Ray did.
Yeah, we both rolled 1s on our disadvantage.
I remember nothing.
So unless she wants to roll, we're kind of wrapping up here.
How did we wake up? What positions were we in when we woke up?
You were on separate locations, but you all had no pants on, except Gene. But it's hard to say he has pants on when he's a shapeshifter. It's possible he doesn't actually have pants on right now.
Jay had pants on.
Jay had pants on.
Yeah, Jay had pants.
That's how drunk Jay was. He acquired pants.
No, that's how drunk he wasn't.
Did we have a dance off, pants off?
The loser wins his pants. Wait.
We literally just played strip poker the entire time.
Yeah.
That was
But we
only-
didn't actually play poker. We were just taking off our clothes.
He's like, you were betting who could take off the most clothes. Clearly,
I won.
That is true. You took off your mask.
Yeah, Jay lost.
someone left. Damn.
Dumbest fucking session. I love
This is best.
I
I had a
love it.
great time.
It's getting weirder and weirder, guys.
Yeah.
But those are the best kinds of sessions.
Can you tell us out of character what happened in your head? Please. I
No,
just need to know.
don't.
I need to know
Here
out of
is the
character.
issue. Here's the thing. If you really do have dealings with him in the future, you're gonna find out then. So if I tell you now, then
He walks up to Ferris and like holds his hand.
I will tell you one thing. Next time you see him, he will be wearing raised pants.
Damn right he will be.
Yeah, that's my bae.
Apparently now there's a lovers quarrel.
Literally
Kind of
what
a triangle.
What happened was he took the ring off my finger and gave it to you, and I went, I'm a single woman. He's like, okay then.
Paris is like, I'm not even a woman. And he's like, come on in.
All right,
Join the
guys,
party.
and that is it for the stream. I'm turning it off. This is the
Oh,
end.
that was streamed.
Oh, my bad. Stream.
The end of the session always is streamed separately. All right, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
Asta.